Aren't you tired of worrying all the time, being fearful all the time? Well, what if I told you whatever it is you're worried about right now, most of your fears, they aren't even real. They only exist because you keep responding to them. Hey guys, I'm Dina and welcome back to my channel. So today we're talking about fear. This is a huge subject that I love talking about because I spent so much of my life living in fear, worried about something that never even happened, but letting that worry cycle in my mind over and over and over again all day long. And you can feel like a victim to your fears. And sometimes you think there's not even a way out. But today I'm going to walk you through your fears, make you realize they aren't real, help you feel calm and relaxed, and back to your true self. Okay, so I want you to start looking at fear as a way for your ego to get your attention. Your ego wants to keep you safe and protected. So what it does is it goes, oh no, this could happen. This horrible thing could happen. We need to think about that and we need to protect you from this possibility. And it's usually, the worst case scenario is where your ego goes, even though it's very unlikely to happen. Your mind and your ego tends to go there because it wants to protect you. So when you start to see fear as a protective mechanism, it's just there to say, what if? And that's it. Doesn't mean it's true. And most of the time it is not true. It's just a thought. It's when you feed that fear, the thought comes in and you hold onto it and you give it energy. You keep feeding it and it keeps building momentum. And then it's harder for you to release it because it feels even more powerful. It feels bigger now. And that makes it feel more true. So what you want to do when that fear thought comes in, you want to just go, that's an interesting thought, but it's not true. It's not real. It's not my existence right now. It's just a thought. You want to stop responding to the fear thoughts, the worry thoughts, the anxious thoughts. Stop giving them power because every time you think about it, you're giving it meaning and you're giving it that momentum to build. So I want you to do an exercise with me right now. And we're going to take a deep breath in and we're going to sigh it out. And it might sound embarrassing if you're with people, but whatever, just do it. Try and get into a room alone. But the important part is sighing it out. Because when you do that, you're releasing that fear tension in your body. So let's try it again. I'm not even afraid right now, but that feels so good. It's also just great for releasing anxiety, tension in your body. And so I want you to keep breathing in and sighing it out. You are always safe. Feel that relaxation in your body of safety. The fear you're thinking of, the worry that's cycling in your mind, it isn't real. Let it go. It's not the truth. Keep doing that breath work. I want you to do that a few more times. And this is going to instantly make you feel so relaxed, back into that calmness in your body. And it's going to release that fear tension. Okay, so hopefully you're feeling more relaxed now. And I want you to just think about where these fears come from. Most of our fears, they're from a past experience. You're holding on to something bad that happened to you. And you're either thinking, I don't want that to happen again. That was awful. I don't want to go through, something like that again. Or you're fearful of something that may happen in the future. Possibility. But if you can learn to let go of everything that happened to you prior to this moment, it doesn't exist. So much of meditation is focusing on the present moment because you can't control the past. We don't know what the future holds. So all you have power over or control over is right now. So we're going to focus on right now. And one of the best ways that you can focus on the present moment is to think of yourself as someone brand new. Someone who doesn't have a past, who isn't clinging to things that happened to them, bad experiences. I call that soul baggage. It could even be something from a, different lifetime. But whatever it is you're holding on to, think of it as baggage. You don't need it. Drop the handles of your baggage and let it go. And the more you can pretend you're someone brand new to the world, someone with no past history, no bad experiences, the more you can be present, but you can also picture the best case scenario. The only reason most of the time we focus on the worst case scenario is because something happened to us before, and it could happen again. We're clinging to that past. So when you erase the past, you're a clean slate. You don't have to imagine all these worst case scenarios anymore. You're almost like a child. You only think of all these cool things that could happen, these beautiful, best case scenarios. Another way that has really helped me work through fear is to face that fear. Look at it straight on. What is the fear? What are you so afraid of? Actually face it. A lot of the times fear takes over us because we're pushing it away. We don't want to look at it. We're denying that it's a possibility, so it keeps coming back at us. What you resist persists, right? So stop resisting the fear and actually look at it. Could that happen? There's 1% chance, yeah, maybe it could. What would you do? Play out that scenario in your mind. And once you face it, it's not so scary. If XYZ happens, okay, that sucks, but I'll do this and I'll handle it this way. And life goes on. And it becomes this smaller fear because you actually looked at it and you played it out in your mind. And now you don't have to be so scared of it. You don't have to be so fearful of it. And one of the biggest things with fear that I have learned is fear is a lack of trust. You're so fearful something bad's going to happen because you don't trust that the universe has your back. You don't trust in yourself. You don't have that faith. And it doesn't have to be, religious faith. It could just be faith that the universe is this beautiful, benevolent world, universe that's trying to support you. It wants to give you everything that you need and want in your life. It's not out to attack you or get you. Even when things seem bad, they're usually to benefit your soul growth. And so when you really understand and grasp this concept that the universe is a beautiful experience, it's not out to get you. The universe is your best friend. Start to see it that way. Start to believe that everything is happening for your highest good. And you may not see that right now, but 5 months, 5 years from now, you'll look back and you'll go, oh, I needed, this experience. It did help me grow. It did help me excel in life. Even when we can't see it, it's the truth. So to relax, have faith in the universe, is to lean back and fall backwards into this big comfy bed with lots of pillows and blankets. It's trusting that that bed full of pillows is there to catch you. When you're fearful, you don't trust that it's there. And you're constantly looking back thinking that there's rocks, jagged rocks behind you that are going to hurt you. It's a lack of faith and trust. So I want you to just relax and know that the universe has your back. Trust that the universe is this beautiful, benevolent place that is always conspiring for you, not against you. All right, that's going to wrap up today's video. I truly hope that this was helpful for you. Like I said, I know what it's like to live in fear. And use these principles, use these sayings that I gave you today to make you feel calm. Use that breath work to recenter your body so you're not so tense, living in that fear as if it's happening. And remember that fear is just a thought. It's not real. The universe has your back. And I hope you have a beautiful day, and I'll see you in the next video.